Mark Rogers TV for the smart fan. So subscribe to my YouTube channel where I bring on the best bloggers and broadcasters in college football, including Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama. Please join him on his show, The Way It Is, Fox 97.9, Monday through Friday, 2 to 4 Central Time. We've got much to review here with the Crimson Tide this week, Stephen. So let's start with his coaching situation. Brian Daboll, of course, off to Buffalo and the Buffalo Bills as offensive coordinator. And in filling that spot, there's been a number of other shakeups, including a name very familiar to SEC fans via Arkansas, then a route to Michigan for just a brief stay in Mr. Dan Enos.
It's been crazy, Mark. I've never seen this much turnover in an Alabama coaching staff. I mean, you would think that turnover would come with you did not meet the requirements you wanted to meet, or you did not win as much as you would like to win. But Alabama, after a national championship, and this comes in a season where everything that could go wrong did. You had a number of injuries on the defensive side of the football. Then offensively, lacked that consistent vertical downfield passing attack, not to mention that loss to Auburn in the Iron Bowl. Then in the national championship game, a lot of issues. Jonah Williams goes down in the second half at left tackle. You missed 2 field goals, including one, which would have been the game winner. There's an outburst on the sideline between Mekhi Brown trying to get after Nick Saban. There's a Kyrie McDonald defensive back that collapses due to dehydration. So many mishaps in the regular season and in the college football title game. And Alabama still finding a way to win. And despite that, with a win, Alabama, more turnover than Walmart, Kmart, Dollar General, Fred's, Target, grocery stores that lost the quota. More turnover than grocery stores that lost the quota that Alabama have. So at this point, you mentioned Brian Daboll gone. Daboll gone, Jeremy Pruitt gone, Derek Ansley, defensive back coach, he's gone to the Oakland Raiders. Bobby Williams, who was a long time special assistant to Nick Saban, he's gone to the Oregon Ducks. Dan Werner, offensive analyst, he's gone to South Carolina. Charlie Weiss Jr., another offensive analyst, he's gone to Florida Atlantic to join Lane Kiffin. And Wes Neighbors, who was an intern on Alabama staff, helping out Jeremy Pruitt with inside linebackers, he is also gone to Florida Atlantic with Lane Kiffin. So a number of people leaving the door, but Nick Saban, what did he mention in the national championship game after the win? He turned to the fan base and said, "We are not done." And when Saban answers like that, you are messing with the man, Mark, who's playing with 30 banana clips in one chamber. You're messing with the man that's got a full poker face, full house deck going here. And he's done this with a lot of the new hires. You bring in Carl Scott, who was a defensive back coach at Texas Tech the last 2 years. Now, I know, does Texas Tech really play defense in the Big 12? They do from time to time, and Carl Scott did a pretty good job of that. So Carl Scott's in. You bring in Josh Gaddis, who was your passing game coordinator and a wide receivers coach for the Penn State Nittany Lions under James Franklin. Josh Gaddis, who's about 34 years of age, so he comes in to help wide receivers. Then therein lies Jeff Banks, who was great at Texas A&M as the special teams coach. He highly recruited Christian Kirk. You bring Jeff Banks in, and then you promote Michael Locksley from co-OC and wide receivers coach to the main offensive coordinator. So a bunch of different names have come in, but the biggest one, Dan Enos, who had served some time as head coach at Central Michigan before going to Arkansas. He's been in a number of different places, including a 17-day stint with the Michigan Wolverines and Jim Harbaugh. Of course, that stint, he probably just drunk some tea, had a sip of water, watched TV, hugged his kids, and said, "Guys, I'm out of here," going from Michigan to Alabama. But for the Crimson Tide, Dan Enos looking to serve as associate head coach and quarterbacks coach. And at Central Michigan, Dan Enos did a lot of good things, produced 2 3,000-yard quarterbacks, and Ryan Radcliffe and Cooper Rush. Of course, at Arkansas, You saw before he got there, Brandon Allen, a complete train wreck. When he got there, Brandon Allen became an NFL serviceable quarterback in 1 year, 2015, I believe, completed 65.9%, a 3,000-yard passer, 30 touchdowns to 8 picks. It ended up getting drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars, so he's right now with the Los Angeles Rams. And then you have his younger brother, Austin Allen, who did a great job in 2016, 61.1% completion rating, over 3,000 yards passing, 3,430 yards, 25 touchdowns to 15 picks. And though a lot of people stick Dan Enos with, look, he went 4-8 in 2017 with the Hogs, Austin Allen got hurt. And when your trigger puller gets hurt, that's difficult to adjust to. And not just that, Rowley Williams, the third, who came off a 1,000-yard season in 2016, suffered that horrific neck injury in 2017, decided to retire from the game of football. And in a Dan Enos offense that's predicated on good play at quarterback, strong play at running back, when both of those factors hit injuries, it's very tough, especially for a program like Arkansas, where you don't get a lot of 5-star guys. You get some 2-stars, some 3-stars. You'll get a 4-star here or there, but not a lot of 5-star guys. But with the hire of Dan Enos, with the quarterbacks that Alabama has, the running backs, receivers, and this offensive line that will be really good next year, this was a big hire.